very chilly, 28 degrees over here tonight. So yeah, be ready for whatever else is coming our way tonight. We're going to start off with some preseason, as we are in year number 2017 of the Madden franchise, as you know, Vikings coming off Super Bowl win and Super Bowl 51. Now the draft has been done, everything is set and ready for what is to come, and we are ready for tonight's ball game, as the Saints and the Vikings will play in their this is the only preseason game I will be showing you guys tonight, as after that then we will move ahead to the regular season, in which, boy, do we have a schedule for that. We are in the midst of, you know, we got 2 home games at the beginning of the preseason, then at the end, then we have 2 away games, and then the regular season starts with a bang, as we have division foes first 3 weeks of the season: the Packers, the Bears, and the Lions, all in the beginning. We also have road games against the Saints, home again against the Steelers and Ravens, then on the road against the Bears, and then road again on the Packers, and then we're off a week, and then the Panthers. Then we're at Carolina once again, where we were last season, where we lost a very tough game, 17-14. And then we have the Cowboys on Monday night, which should be a good battle. Then the Browns on the road, and then the Lions at home, and that will pretty much do it for our division schedule right there. So Seahawks, then we'll go on the road to Seattle, at home against the Buccaneers, then on the road against the Bengals, and then at home against the Atlanta Falcons to end the season. But I tell you, we are starting off in style, as a Thursday night matchup, as we will battle the Green Bay Packers in week number 1, then the Bears in week 2, and then the Lions in week 3. So we got a lot to get ready for. But the preseason for tonight versus the Saints here tonight, and should be a decent game. Hey, Mike and Lady, how are y'all doing tonight? Which is one of the reasons why I'm on tonight. So the Saints and the Vikings going to do battle here tonight, as we are. I have an echo. I have an echo. Okay. Oh, it's gone now. Okay, good to know. Alright, so the Saints and the Vikings in the only preseason game I'm going to be showing y'all tonight. Should be a good game. So Coach Bradshaw wants to get this thing started on a good note here tonight. And of course, the Vikings will be in defense of their Super Bowl championship of 2016. So they know that they're going to have to play hard this year and hopefully avoid the injury bug, which really started hitting us near the end of last season, which took away the really towards the end of last season, really took away some key players on this team. Harrison Smith down with injuries for the rest of the year. Defensive tackle B.J. DeBose is down. AP injured in the game against the Seahawks.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
We are on the eastern side of downtown Minneapolis.
Okay, we're going to mute that. Oops. Alright, so the Vikings and the Saints get ready to kick it off here in Minnesota, and here is the kickoff of U.S. Bank Stadium. And 2017 preseason's underway as number 86 Woods is just going to take it in the end zone and go from there. Old man Drew Brees coming out in what could be his final year in the league. And boy, would he like to end this year well. So nobody to protect Breeze, and he completes the first pass to number 86, Woods. Goes right out and throws 9-yard pass on the play as he is just a bit shy of the first down. Now Lionel Joseph checks into the lineup. And here goes the defense. Nice tackle there as Mark Ingram picks up a yard and gets the first down. Mark Ingram, the Heisman Trophy winner out of Alabama, even won the 2009 National Championship with the Tide that year. And quick pass, trying to find number 81. The ball goes incomplete. Drew Brees kind of threw that one a little bit early, and there's the offensive line for the New Orleans Saints, along with backs and receivers, Cooks, Fleener, and Tanner. Now there's Harrison Smith, hoping that he stays healthy this year, because it certainly was different not having him in that position last year, down with injuries. And Fleener makes a nice catch there and a first down as he is quickly tackled after a 12-yard gain and a first down by Sendao. So Fleener picks up the first down, and Sendao puts a nice little lick on him, but it's first down at the 49-yard line. And here goes pressure. Oh, Woods had it in his hands and dropped it. So he just could not hang on to that one. So there's Sean Payton. He is 6 wins away from 100 wins for his career. Off the block, can't get to Breeze in time, and Fleener catches it, and he'll come about a yard short of the first down. So 3rd and inches from the 42-yard line, the Vikings 42-yard line. And good protection here. Fleener again, first down, and Xavier Rhodes drives him out of bounds. And another first down, his 3rd reception of this drive. So first down with 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And Ingram finds just a tad bit of real estate, but Barr and company make the tackle on the play. Slow him down. They know they've got to slow him down as much as they can. 3-yard gain on the play. He's shifty. He's quick. He can hide behind that offensive line so well. Quick pressure, and Fleener again with the catch. And he is still a yard short of first down. So Saints moving the ball on this drive. And there's nice block at the center position, driving Lionel Joseph away from the run. And a first down again for Mark Ingram and the New Orleans Saints. So they have driven it up to the 21-yard line of our Vikings, and now flag comes out, the first of the game. And who will this be against? And it'll be against us. So Everson Griffin guilty of jumping just a tad bit too early. So that'll move the ball up to the 16-yard line. And a quick screen. Oh, nice hit there. No chance for number 15 to even get a chance. Nate Thomas, as he loses 4 yards as Harrison Smith was right there for the tackle. And there goes nice tackle by Hendricks as he finds Ingram for a 3-yard gain. So 3rd down and 7 now. Now you see some of the scores scrolling below us. And quick pressure. Oh, wide open is Fleener. Touchdown, New Orleans. Oh my goodness. Zone defense. Zone defense let us down there. And the extra point is up and good. So 13 plays, 70 yards, 6 minutes and 21 seconds taken off the clock on that drive. And boy, Kobe Fleener was the man on that drive. They went to him a ton on that drive. So here it goes. Patterson as the kickoff comes underway. And he'll get out to the 25-yard line. So probably would have been better to take it in the end zone. And here comes Teddy Bridgewater. Man who was able to stay free from injury last year. Now it's our turn. Isn't that the truth? Peterson in the backfield, 3 to the left, and Rudolph to the right as the tight end set up. So quick screen, back to, oh, nice look on Treadwell. I have a hard time not saying Mike Wallace, but he went elsewhere. So Laquan Treadwell picks up a nice 9-yard gain there. Williams with the tackle in 2nd and 1. So a good way to start. Just keep it simple. Get the easy first down. Or get as close to the first down as possible. And here comes the handoff to Peterson. Fresh off that injury. And he picked up 4 yards and a first down. So nice drive there. There you hear the horns in the back. James Laurinaitis with the tackle on the play. Former Packer. Or the Ram, or former Ram. And now 3 to the right, 1 to the left. That's Stephon Diggs all by himself. And a quick snap here. Bridgewater going out to Laquan Treadwell, shaking off one tackle, can't get away from the other. And that's going to be 2nd down. And here is the starting lineups, starting offensive line, which includes Khalil and Andre Smith, Sullivan in the middle, then of course Stephon Diggs, Laquan Treadwell, Kyle Rudolph, and AP in the backfield. Now of course we will get to see some of our picks in the draft that we selected in this upcoming draft in the 2nd quarter. And there's a nice tackle once again. James Laurinaitis finds his way to AP, slow him down. 3rd down and 4 now, 5 left to go here in the 1st quarter. as this will be the only quarter in which the starters will play in. So there's a nice pass. Laquan Treadwell with tons of yards in front of him and a first down. So 1st and 10, third reception of the game for Laquan Treadwell. As Bridgewater was just unloaded on as he got rid of it. And a first down. Coach Bradshaw likes what he sees. So 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line of the Saints. So handoff once again. Peterson breaking off tackles there. Gets up to the 37-yard line. As he was just following his blockers there. And shaking off number 52 who was trying to bring him down. And of course Laurinaitis and everybody else chiming in there. So 2nd and 5, 5-yard gain for AP. So nice gain there. Then you got Jared McKinnon and and then of course veteran Frank Gore. And AP is going to get slowed down. He probably got minus 2 yards running. I was going to say 3, but he only got 2. So 3rd down and 3 now. With just about 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. So quick fake, quick pass, nice job to Treadwell again. And a first down up to the 24-yard line. I tell you, he is a difference maker. Showed it last year in the playoffs when he was able to be the go-to man in the injuries done to Wright and those guys. I tell you, he was, and Bird made the tackle on the play. So 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. So quick snap here, quick pass to Rudolph. There's our man, our answer to Kobe Fleener for the Saints. And Rudolph, his first reception of the 2017 preseason for 7 yards. Nice job there. So just like the Saints drove it down in 6 minutes and 21 seconds, the Vikings certainly taking their time with this drive. So pressure coming, flag down, nice catch, Stephon Diggs. And there's a flag, so let's check the flag. And it would be holding on John Sullivan, the center. So back it up 10 yards. 2nd down and 13 now with 36 seconds left to go. We'll back it up to the 27-yard line. So Joel Stave is our main man. And there goes Treadwell again. 6 for 6 is Bridgewater on this drive. 5th reception of the game. And that's going to take it down to the end of the first quarter. As our starters did well. Got us down to the 23-yard line before a penalty dinged us a bit. But our backups will take over from there. Joel Stave will be our quarterback coming in second quarter. Good start. But the Saints still lead this one 7-0, thanks to Kobe Fleener. And there's our sponsor for tonight, Gatorade, the sports fuel company. There's our TV commentators. As you can see, Coach Bradshaw talking to his guys on his defense. So here is Joel Stave, and then Pruitt, Shotwell, Fowler, and then McKinnon. And then Johnson on the other end. So quick, Stave coming out with the play action and can't find his receiver Pruitt. So bring up 4th down as he was hoping to catch the little swing on the inside screen. So that will bring out Blair Walsh for the field goal attempt. And it's blocked, and that is not good. First preseason kick of the season, and it's blocked. So the Saints still lead this one 7-0. As Brown got in there and blocked the field goal. So not a good start. Not the way we wanted to. Trado and Hunter in the game now as our defensive ends. And a quick pass. Ooh! If he hung on to that one, I'm going to be shocked. Grayson, he did catch it as Camelee certainly came in there with the boom on him. And Thomas, how he caught that one is beyond me, because Camelee just ate him alive. And Edmund Robinson on the right end defensive end. And nice tackle there by number 40 is Sherman. Gets a nice carry of 7 yards for the Saints in this game. No, Brothers, Anderson. And look out, blitz coming. And number 89 swerves away from number 30. Camelee again. But he does get the first down as it is Hill, the backup tight end, to Kobe Fleener. So first down. And Sharif Floyd in the middle now. A nice tackle here. Not going to get away from Hunter, as he certainly, Mike Thomas, had nowhere to go. And Yo Hunter with a nice tackle on Mike Thomas. They were not going to get away from him. And in case we have any type of injuries, he's going to be a good player to have. And now pressure. Look out. Number 18, Edmund Robinson, comes in there with a sack as he backs up Barr on the defensive end, and he gets the first sack of the preseason. So that backs everybody up now. And pressure. He had to complete it. Trey Waynes had the coverage. So the Saints will be forced to punt the ball here, as they had some going, and then just the sack was huge. And a nice punt there, pressure, and this ball is going to be down at the 10-yard line. Look at the pressure coming on this kid. Woo! And then the ball goes out of bounds. So here comes the offense with Joel Stave as the quarterback, and then McKinnon. And then, incomplete, trying to find Fowler on the quick screen pass. So second down and 10 now. So Bradshaw knows, he's not necessarily worried about the preseason too much. He knows that he wants to get his guys ready. And nice catch there for Pruitt, and a first down. So 13-yard gain there, so they get some breathing room there up to the 23-yard line, and a huge first down. And our Connor White, number 50, he is a draft pick of ours. He is playing center right now. So pressure coming. Look how Sabe was able to get rid of it to prevent the sack. So come up second down and 10 now, as Bradshaw was wondering what happened there. So now 3 to the left, Johnson, Shotwell, and Fowler. And Shotwell, nice catch there, big kid. out of Georgia Southern. His first catch for 16 yards. And Stave found him easily, and he was quickly put on his backside real fast. But let's check him real fast as Stave, and then McKinnon and Gore, and then Malcolm Brown and Presley. Could see some playing time in this then. Yes, John Shotwell, 6'6", 223-pound wide receiver, as he is going to be our red zone threat. As we drafted him in the draft, so big pickup for us. He's a kid out of Georgia Southern. We were able to get in the draft, and no doubt he's going to be quite the player for us. Fowler, quick pass to Fowler, nice catch, and he had to come back for it, so he's going to be short of the first down. Or will they give him the first down? They are going to give him the first down. So 1st and 10. That's Williams with the tackle there. So kind of some unexpected givens by the officials in this game. Pruitt, the tight end, all the way to the right. Trying to find Pruitt with the long bomb, and Abe can't find him. As yes, it's probably a good idea to go jump ball, but that ball was there just a tad bit too early, as Brown with the interception. And Manning, Sean Payton likes what he sees, and second turnover of the game. And hello. Not going to get much out of that one. Nate Thomas trying to find a hold somewhere, and just could not get past Sharif Floyd and company in that regard. So 2nd down and 9. As Sharif Floyd is the only, as Thomas gets some yards here. Xavier Rhodes and company with the tackle on the play. So 3rd down and 5 now, with just about 6 minutes. And hello, nice tip away there, as Captain Mutterland with nice defense there on the wide receiver. So now force the Saints to punt the ball away once again. And 6 minutes left to go here in the first half, and we've only had 1 touchdown in this game. Now, of course, when it's preseason, you're kind of working everybody out. There goes McKinnon, and he returns it up to the 25-yard line. So nice return by Sheriff McKinnon. So Stave and company come out. And here's the handoff once again, and McKinnon picks up a decent 3 yards. It's Dawson with the tackle on him, or Davison will get credit for the tackle. So game trends, 106 yards total to 91. Rushing yards in favor of the nice catch here. Pruitt taking off tackles there. 1st down once again. And I'll tell you, in this game, the tight ends are being effectively used in this ball game right now. Pruitt, a 2nd catch for 23 yards in this game. Oh, Stave. Quick pass. Nice catch, Fowler. He kept it low so it wouldn't be picked. And nice catch for Fowler. His 2nd of the game for 23 yards and a huge pickup. So maybe Stave is starting to get in that little groove a bit. 15 passes, only 5 rushes in this game so far. And Seems like this is what the Vikings want to go with. Nice tackle. Just shaking off tackles there for McKinnon. Takes up the first down, as he would not be denied a first down there. Nice run for Jared McKinnon in this game. And then you have the backups of Frank Gore, Malcolm Brown, and Presley. Presley and Brown were on the practice team last year before Brown was signed due to the injuries that happened near the end of the season and into the playoffs. So here comes the handoff to McKinnon once again, just finding his way through the hole, finding his blockers. So another first down up to the 29-yard line. So whatever's working, hey, we'll take it. Nice block there on the right end by number 71, as he certainly opened up the hole. So under 3 minutes, we're down to the 29-yard line. Last time we were here this close, we got dinged with a penalty and then a blocked field goal. So quick pass. Holy cow, Fowler all by himself over there, and he takes it down to the 11-yard line. And another Minnesota first down, third reception of the game for Fowler. So nice catch, 3 catches, 41 yards, as we are getting close to the 2-minute warning. So they're not going to get another playoff, and we are at the 2-minute warning. So what is Minnesota going to do before halftime? We will find out when we return. So welcome back, everybody. As you can see, this has been a very low-scoring game here in the preseason. 7-0 ball game, as the Vikings have driven it down to the Saints' 11-yard line. Defending champs from last year. So shot well. Shot well. Touchdown. That's why we got him in the draft. Nice catch, and just planted himself in the end zone, as there's really no defense against a 6'6", 223-pound wide receiver. As he got the ball over the end zone, and a touchdown for the big man out of Georgia Southern. And nice pickup for Coach Bradshaw. So here's Walsh for the extra point, and it's up and good. So 3 minutes, 53 seconds on that drive. Nice job there. Whew. For a minute there, I wasn't sure if we were going to establish a drive to get it in the end zone. But we did. So here comes the kickoff. Nice kick, deep kick. Number 30 is going to stay right where he is and take a knee in the end zone. So the Saints will start at the 25-yard line. Grayson coming into the ball game now, as he will go the rest of the way in favor of Drew Brees, as nobody really wants to risk injury. And Grayson just throws this one away, as everybody was covered, as he threw that one in the direction of Michael Thomas. No defense. Uh-oh, look out. Grayson was under pressure, just had to get rid of it. Ball goes incomplete. 2 for 6, 20 yards since he has entered the game. Quite a difference when you don't have, your starters in there. Drew Brees, who has a very quick, and Sherman only picks up 2 yards. Hunter with the tackle. And nice try at the block there, and McKinnon's going to take this one. Oh, nice juke there. And he brings that floats to the 30-yard line. He'll be marked at the 29. And that's where the Vikings take control with 55 seconds left to go before halftime. Cameron Clear and Michael Pruitt, tight ends in the game, along with Johnson and Fowler. And Pruitt, nice catch here, first down. And the Vikings going to spend a timeout. Coach Bradshaw always thinking. And we are knotted up at 7 with 49 seconds. So welcome back, everybody. There's Coach Sean Payton of the Saints, or the Aints, as I like to call them. And Joel Sabe seems to have really found his rhythm right now. Quick pass here to McKinnon. Shaking off tackles there, getting close to another first down. Second down and 3. And just as always in the NFL, clock does not stop. And big catch to the big man, Shotwell. Nice catch there. And the Vikings will burn their second timeout. 19 seconds. Looks like they may be thinking of more points before halftime. And we will return in just a few minutes. So welcome back, everybody, once again, as we take a look at Sean Payton. Kansas City up 14-0 on Carolina. And McKinnon and Stave, could not find him. No, second down and 10. But the nice thing that does is stops the clock with 16 seconds. And pressure, look out! And Stave was ripped down by Ron Smith. And no doubt Bradshaw just going to take the clock down here. Third down and 16. He's not thrilled with that one. And a timeout will be called by the Vikings. They take their final timeout. 7-7. So 2 seconds left to go. Third down and 16. And Blair Walsh going to come out for another field goal attempt here. Hopefully this one is more successful than the last one. And Walsh nails it right through the middle. Nice job. So that gives the Vikings a 3-point lead at halftime. The Saints have been hanging around. What a game. As the Vikings lead at 10-7 at halftime. As you can see, Coach Payton just kind of giving words of encouragement to Grayson, his quarterback. As you can see, 189 passing yards, 35 rushing yards. But the Saints defense have forced 2 turnovers in this game. Going to the highlights, there you see Kobe Fleener finding himself open, and for the first touchdown of the ball game, that gave the Saints a 7-0 lead. And then here, nice pickup. Nice pickup by Laquan Treadwell. Yes, indeed, what a half. And then Stave finds another completion there to the big man, Shotwell. Using that frame of his, and then right here, yep, he was trying to go to Michael Pruitt on the jump pass. Then Fowler gets a big gain down to the 11-yard line for the Vikings, and then Stave. Great protection, finds Shotwell there. He scores easily. That's number 27, could not cover him in time, and that timed the game up, and then Shotwell right through the middle. Really had us thinking maybe more points, and this is the points we got near halftime. As Walsh nails a 41-yarder, and that's how the half ended. So we will receive the second half kickoff. And here goes. Nice block there. McKinnon following his blockers. Gets out to the 34-yard line. Nice return for Jarrett McKinnon in the game. And then second half will be played with Shotwell, Patterson, Thielen, Bowringer. And then keep our tight ends the way they are right now. So Frank Gore coming into the ball game, our free agent pickup, who has just about as many yards as AP does. So you have two guys signed to the team that are well over 12,000 rushing yards in their career. So nice first down there as Michael Pruitt, 4 catches, 56 yards, and moves up to the 48-yard line, our own 48-yard line. Another first down, as you can see, we are doing well here. Sabe seems to have found his rhythm. And here Gore finding room. Down some nice room, 8-yard gain there. So 2nd and 2. So a lot of people were questioning on my radio show, why sign Frank Gore, a man who's 34 years old, pretty much maybe possibly near the end of his career, and why not? I mean, you get two guys that are on the same team with over 12,000 yards rushing. That gives you well over 24,000 for a career, and why not sign a veteran like that? And a first down for Gore here, as he was able to get 3 yards and a first down. So big carry there. And nice block again. So Gore finds his way close to a first down. I would say at least 5 yards of it. And I would be correct. Yep, experience does count. That's how I've always looked upon it. Gotta have that experience, especially in the backup position. Not to say that Jarrett McKinnon hasn't done his share. He's over 3,000 yards rushing in his career. But you get a guy as experienced as Frank Gore is, why not take the chance on signing him and just make that halfback position even better? And of course, one of the changes this past season was the fact that Matt Isaiah was moved to the fullback position, which really gives us some good depth. And Isaiah hits the first down as his first carry of the preseason as the fullback, which I think was a very good move for this team to move him to fullback, because of the fact of he just probably was not going to get that many carries as a running back in itself. And he welcomed the change. It's not like he just, no, this is halfback is the only position I want to play. He did. Oh, pressure. And Stave just had to get rid of it there. So 2nd down and 10. And anytime you get pressure that severely, you really hope really hope for the best. And the fact that you don't want him to, you know, be injured. So 2nd and 10. Save making some changes here. Quick pass to Patterson. Patterson's got a nice block from Shotwell and a flag down, and we'll have to check the flag as Patterson took it all the way down to inside the 5-yard line. And block in the back on the receiving cord as Michael Pruitt, the tight end. Oh, yeah. Well, at least you have the preseason to hopefully work some of these kinks out before the regular season begins. And boy, what a way to start the regular season when you have division foes your first 3 games of the season. So, nice catch, Cameron Clear, as he had Clear sailing for the first down to the 5-yard line. As Haig with the tackle on the play. So down to the 5-yard line go the Vikings. So Save still. So quick change at the line, fast. And handoff to Frank Gore. And he's going to get down to the 3-yard line. So 2nd and goal, trying to catch the defense off guard. And again, they're changed at the line here. Handoff to Gore. Gets in there. Touchdown, Minnesota. So 16-7, Frank Gore would not be denied the end zone on that drive as he punches it in there. And a nice run. Look at this. He looked like Compton was going to hold him up about the 2-yard line. And he would not be denied as he just pushed his way into the end zone. Nice job there. So now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. So 5 minutes, 54 seconds taken on that drive. 10 plays. Nice drive. Way to come out. Way to come out of halftime. And put together a very nice drive. And punch this ball in the end zone. So Sherman. Nice little move there, but he's not going to get away from Isaiah, the fullback, as he makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. So here comes the defense, Tradeau and Hunter. Defensive ends. And a quick pass and nice tackle there as Sherman will pick up only 3 modest yards on that pass play. And now BJ DeBose, who missed all of last year due to injury, he's in the game now. And nice tackle once again by our defense to prevent Sherman from getting the first down. 3 carries, 14 yards for Sherman. And nice, Thomas upended just a little bit, as he was really hit there by Anton Exum Jr. And there's an incomplete pass as Grayson's trying to find his tight end on the drag route over the middle. So 2nd down and 10. 5:17 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Yes, I thought so too. Very nice drive by our Vikings here. And nice tackle once again. Thomas not going to get much of anything as Anton Exum Jr. shut the door on that hole. And no gain on the play. So now 3rd and 10. And there's first flag there. Not the first of the game, but first against the Saints. As it'll be a false start. Against number 73. So back it up. And pressure getting to him. Oh, Grayson ripped down from behind as number 59, Lemore. Not credited with the sack, but he will get credit for the tackle. As Grayson did get past the line of scrimmage. So it's not credited as a sack, but a tackle. But either way, the Saints have to punt this ball away. Is Jared McKinnon waiting for it? And here he goes. Nice little spin move. He's going to get decked at the 27-yard line. The Saints defense, first half, they forced 2 turnovers in this game. After that, they have given up 17 unanswered points. So now 2 to the right, 1 to the left. That is Shotwell, our big 6'6" wide receiver. Sabe, holy cow, what a catch by Pruitt. Nice hands there. 5 catches, 77 yards for Michael Pruitt. As he had his man right on him. Nice cut, nice turn. Just shaking off the tackle, number 48. Yeah, get off me. And Brown, number 28, had to bring him down from behind. But another first down, and I tell you, whatever offense they seem to run, it may take them a while to get going, but it certainly has took a little bit of time to get everything going. And here Gore is just stacked up as he loses 3 yards on the play. As Bell with a nice read on the blitz to shut down the hole completely. So 2nd and 13. Oh, quick pass again. Michael Pruitt. And up to the 49-yard line, just barely across midfield. So it'll make it 3rd down and 7. With about 2 minutes left to go here. So Thielen, Shotwell, Pruitt, and Patterson. And going at him, Thielen, and won't find him. Interception, number 48, Vincent Bell, with the pick there, as Salve was under severe pressure as he got rid of it. So that probably did help the ball just a bit, as Thielen was not able to come down with it. So the 3rd turnover for the defense. Boy, maybe I shouldn't say what I did say. But 150 left to go here, and hello. Does not matter what defense is on that field. 2nd team, 3rd team. 2nd team, 3rd team, our guys just seem to know where the ball goes. As Daniel Hunter with the tackle on that last play. Now Grayson making changes here, and Thomas dragging people along with him there. As he gets about 3 yards on the play. So 3rd and 7, under a minute left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And blitz underway. Grayson had to get rid of it. And no doubt he just had to save face there, as he was under extreme duress. So 4th down and 7. No choice but to punt the ball away here. And McKinnon going to return this one once again, as he gets past the 25-yard line up to the 26. So 14-yard return, so nice job there for Jarrett McKinnon, as he is doing an excellent job. And here comes Gore and company. And then in the fourth quarter, we will see Malcolm Brown, what he plans to do in this game. And Gore charging ahead. 8 carries, 31 yards, and 1 touchdown to his credit. Bell with the earlier last interception makes the tackle here. And that will end the third quarter. So 1 touchdown and 1 turnover in this game. And the Saints still lead it by 10, 17-7 here in preseason week number 1. So welcome back, everybody. As you can see, 10 points in the second quarter, only 1 point in that third quarter. As we definitely time to work the clock. That is correct. So, fourth and final quarter, second down and 3. And now Malcolm Brown in the game now, number 39, who was a tremendous help in the playoffs last year with his power running. And here he gets a first down, 4-yard gain on the play, and a big first down. Keeps that clock moving, which we like to see. So first down and 10. Stave got rid of it, so the ball will go incomplete. So second down and 10. So here, going jump ball to Pruitt. Nice catch there. So what didn't work earlier worked this time. As Stave, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, 213 yards. As Michael Pruitt just got right in front of his man and made the nice catch and hung on, especially after the hit he took. So Stave kind of had a slow beginning in this game, but he certainly has settled in this game. So a quick pass. And this time, Thielen. It's a nice catch, 9-yard gain. Close to another first down. So first reception for Adam Thielen. So clock running under 11 minutes. No handoff once again to Isaiah. And a first down for the fullback. Halfback turn fullback. And the good thing is that keeps the clock moving. That's what we like to see. So handoff once again. And Brown could not get away, but he did get, I would say, 2 yards on the play. So here comes the handoff once again. Brown finds his way again for another 3 yards. So third down and 4 now, as Anthony with the tackle on the play. As they are certainly working the ball at will here. 30 passes to 20. So we have certainly thrown the ball more than I would probably say we needed to in this game. Oh my goodness, McKinnon on the screen pass was just absolutely smothered by that defense. So fourth down and 10 now. As Haig and company make the tackle, and Haig trying to pop the ball free. So 4th down and 10, and they're going to try a 54-yard field goal here for Blair Walsh. And here comes the kick, and it's just over the post there. I was waiting for the signal to come through, and Minnesota puts 3 up on the board. 20-7 as Blair Walsh nails a nice 54-yarder. As you can see, it was starting to get low. They had enough to get that kick through. So Walsh will kick off here. Deep kick here. And the ball will go into the end zone as Hill will just take it in the end zone. Yep, very nice. I'll take it. So under 8 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter. Grayson still the quarterback of record for the Saints in this game. And a quick pass to the tight end, number 89. As Brothers in company with the tackle on the play here. So 7-yard gain. And Sharif Floyd in the middle. And a quick pass. Nice tackle there by Captain Mutterland before he could really get a head of steam on him as Thomas. Oh, quick. Oh, nice catch for Thomas. Oh, he's just juking and shaking off tackles there. And a huge first down. Smutterland had to make the tackle once again. And a big first down for the Saints. So they're trying to string together a little drive here. Maybe get in the end zone, make this game a tad bit more respectable. Nice tackle there for Overstreet. Number 25, if he gets his man in the end zone. So now everybody playing deep. Interesting. Strado, and oh, Brothers almost had the interception there as they had that play well scouted. And a quick pass here. Oh, number 80 couldn't hang on to it. So 4th down and 7 for the Saints now. And they will bring out their field goal kicker to try the field goal here. 43-yard field goal attempt, and it's in there. So 20-10. So nice kick there for number 4. And the Saints will kick it off down by 10 with 5:21 left to go here in the ball game. In our first and only look at the preseason team. And all I can say is as long as our guys stay healthy, I mean, our backups have done very well in this game. But the regular season is a whole different monster altogether. So quick pass to Thielen. And he is really trudging for that first down marker. And he'll be just a yard short. So 2nd and 1. So handoff right there, and nice carry there for Matt Isaiah. 3 carries, 12 yards in the game, and another first down. So Isaiah finds his way to another first down. So quick change at the line. Malcolm Brown with the carry, and he's going to fall forward, I would say, for a 9-yard gain. Well, I was going to say 8, but then that's when the stats rolled up. So nice 9-yard gain for Malcolm Brown, the kid out of Texas, who can flash some power himself. So just about 3 minutes left to go in this ball game, as the Vikings just kind of no hurry at this point. Big run there. Nice first down up to the 41-yard line for Malcolm Brown. 5 carries, 27 yards. As this drive has been fantastic. Johnson Jr. with a tackle on the play. And no doubt after the snap, it will be down to the 2-minute warning. So handoff once again, and Brown smothered by number 56. So no gain on the play, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Spence with the tackle on the play, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So 10-point game here. Vikings in the lead. So 2 minutes left to go, and the Vikings in the lead, 20-10 over the New Orleans Saints. So welcome back, everybody. There you see the score, 20-10, 10-7 and 3. What we have done in this game so far. So handoff here, and Brown shook off the tackle and got what he could, which was a yard, but it was not a loss of anything. So Saints call a timeout, and we will return. So 3rd down and 9. Welcome back, everybody, as up to the 41-yard line are the Vikings. And Jared McKinnon enters the game as he normally does on 3rd down. And it'll be 4th down and 5. So 4-yard gain for McKinnon. Saints called their 2nd timeout with 1:52 to go left in this game. Spence with the tackle on the play. So here Bradshaw is going to kind of roll the dice a little bit. Why not? You're in preseason. And a quick pass. Nice catch by number 86. Still trying to get away from it, as that is our big man, 6'6" man right there. 1st down, and the Saints have no... Yeah, shot well. What a catch there. First quarter was sketchy, but this is our Vikings, Jim, where we are in absolute control at this point. And with the Saints burning all their timeouts, then Coach Bradshaw is going to tell his guys is just kneel on this ball. Get this game over with. And that's what Joel Stave will do. Diamond would pull us through. Now there's another snap. It'll be 3rd down and 13 now. It's pretty much all it's over but the crying at this point. Now after this snap, they will not have to snap the ball again. And there's the down. And that will do it for this ball game. So the Saints made it interesting. They took the early lead on us. And then our guys finally got it in gear in the 2nd quarter, with our guys helping out with a nice drive, and then our running back Shirley polished it off with a nice touchdown run. And that's the end of the ball game. So the Saints, yep, they got some work to do. So did the Vikings, but the Vikings pulled out all in the second, from the second quarter to the second half. Vikings pulled out 20-10 in this ball game. So the preseason week number 1 comes to an end as the Vikings once again take this one 20-10 over the New Orleans Saints. Of course, we do get the New Orleans Saints in regular season after our first 3 weeks of divisional matchup, which is the Packers, Bears, and the Lions. And then we'll get the Saints in regular season. So we will see Drew Brees again. There you can see Frank Gore punching his way through for a touchdown. Stave finding Shotwell for a touchdown. Fleener had the early touchdown to take, now the Saints take the lead. Now you see 290 passing yards, 107 yards rushing, but the big X mark on this, I know Coach Bradshaw's going to look at, is the 3 turnovers in this game, which is something he does not like at all. So Stave had 2 of those turnovers with 2 interceptions in the game. But Stave had a good game either way, 19-27, 245, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, while Bridgewater was just good, 6 for 6, 51 yards in his 1 quarter of action. And Frank Gore, 8 carries, 31 yards, 1 touchdown. He led all rushers for the Vikings. Malcolm Brown, 7 carries, 28 yards. McKinnon at 4 carries, 27 yards. Peterson, 4 carries, 12 yards. And Mahasea also with 12 yards in his carries as the fullback. And Peterson, 4 carries for 12 yards. Not much in this game, but we don't expect too much from our main man. Michael Pruitt led all Viking receivers with 98 yards reception. And John Shotwell, 6 for 6, 223. Kid out Georgia Southern, 4 catches, 73 yards, and 1 touchdown. Laquan Treadwell, 5 catches, 44 yards, had a good game. Trey Fowler from Notre Dame, 3 catches, 41 yards. Big, not big, but 5'8" wide receiver. He's more of a speed receiver. And then Adam Thielen out Minnesota State, 2 catches for 19 yards. Cameron Clear, 1 catch for 13. Rudolph had 1 catch for 7, and McKinnon had 1 yard in his reception today. And then our defense, Emmanuel Lamore, Anton Exum Jr., Daniel Hunter, and Harrison Smith, all with tackles for loss. The only sack of the game, Edmund Robinson, and no interceptions by our guys. And Sharif Floyd had 2 solo tackles along with Levon Calamite, as he was a big help. Rookie out of 6'2", 206, strong safety kid out of the NC State that we got in the draft this year. So good start. Yeah, we're kind of starting off a little rough as the Saints took the early lead on us, and then Shotwell from Stave, 11 yards out, tying the game up, and then Blair Walsh, a big pass play down the middle to Shotwell, really set everything up before halftime, which encountered Blair Walsh to get a 41-yard field goal for us to take the lead before halftime. And that certainly helped Blair Walsh, as his first attempt to have a field goal was blocked early in the game. And then Frank Gore, showing his power, ran it in for 3 yards out in the third quarter, extended our lead 17-7, and then Walsh nailed the scoring for the Vikings with a 54-yard field goal, and then Ryan Suckup nailed a 50-yarder, which ended the scoring for the Saints in the ball game. So nice job, and no doubt Coach Bradshaw is going to be looking at 24 first downs to only 9 for the Saints in this game. Really, offensively we did well, but defensively not good. 2 turnovers in this game, and we were 3 for 8 on third down conversions, where the Saints were not any better, 4 for 10 for 40%. And then penalties, 4 penalties total in this game, 3 on us for 25 yards, and then 1 on the Saints for 5 yards, the false start And then possession time clearly in our favor, 33 minutes to 19. So no doubt, good job by our Vikings here in week 1 of the preseason. The only preseason game you're going to see this season, because this was all about this was more about, you know, getting ready for the season so that everybody gets an opportunity to kind of see our young kids. Get some experience in this game, and they certainly did that in this ball game today. Including our young rookie wide receiver, John Shotwell, as he certainly was a force to reckon with in this game. So as we take a look at the roster real fast, and just to kind of go over, you know, Bridgewater and Stave, they are going to be dependent upon to carry the load this year. And then AP, Jared McKinnon, and then Frank Gore, 34 years old, and hopefully going to be looking for a good season itself this year. And this is a guy who's had just about a successful career as AP. There in 2006, had over 1,600 yards rushing, and about as close as he got to 2,000 yards. But in the last 3 years, 967, 6 touchdowns, and then 536 last season with 6 touchdowns, but just not, I guess, what the team expected of him. So they cut him to free agency. So now he joins the Vikings in that regard. So and he is on a 1-year deal, so $2.58 million, where if we do cut him beforehand, it will be a $3.85 million cap hit against us. So, but we like his size, and we like his durability. So that is going to be a big plus for us, and hopefully AP can keep off the injury list. But if not, hey, we got another fantastic guy to go to in the rushing department, someone who is just as powerful as AP and can really run with some power. And then, as I said, we moved Isaiah to the fullback position, so that's where he will be, backing up Anthony Sherman, who is a free agent signee. And then our wide receiving core, Stephon Diggs, Laquan Treadwell, Jarius Wright, Trey Fowler, our young draftee of Notre Dame, and then John Shotwell, who you saw in this last game, Cordell Patterson, Carl Johnson, now Dylan, Rashard Higgins, and then Moritz Boehringer, 6'4", no college for this kid. He was on the roster last year. And then Kyle Rudolph, Michael Pruitt, and then Cameron Lear. And then the only guy we picked up for the offensive line was Connor White, 6'2", 302 center of Indiana, as he backs up John Sullivan. And as you saw him in the game, I thought he did a very good job as the center. And then Lucky Burks, right tackle. We also got him in the draft, 6'6", 324 kid out of LSU. And then Robeson and Trado, Jaden Council, he was drafted as a defensive tackle, but we moved him to the left end just to kind of give us some reading room on the depth chart, where Griffin, Hunter, and Stephen Weatherly will be on the right side. And then in the middle, of course, the wall, Lineville Joseph, Sharif Floyd, BJ DeBose, Anton Upshaw, and then Russ Session out of Minnesota, playing the middle of the line, and then Anthony Barr, and then Robinson, both young in that department, Eric Kendricks, Hentrell brothers, and then Jonathan Anderson from TCU. In the middle, and then veteran Chad Greenway and Emmanuel Lemure manning the right side, and then Rose and Alexander hoping for another good year. Trey Waynes, Captain Motherland, and Stephen Overstreet, who we saw in the game earlier, rookie out of Miami. We drafted him. Harrison Smith as our free safety. Anton Exum Jr., Anthony Harris, and then J-Ron Curse, 6'4" free safety out of Clemson. And then strong safety Andrew Sandeo, Levon Calamite, and then Trey Elston out of Ole Miss. But you don't lose a lot if you lose Sandeo, because you got Levon Calamite backing him up, and then Walsh, and then Jeff Locke. So we will have to see what the practice squad roster looks like once the preseason is over, and then we will move on from there. Alright, so just give me a few minutes. We'll take a quick break, and then I shall return with more gaming action here on the Saturday night, as we're going to go with part 2 of tonight's stream. So stick around, Mike and Lady. I shall return. All you need to do is, if you have trouble, just refresh, or just wait for the link to pop up so you can rejoin me.